Hello, my name is Brooke Castle,
And I'm Princess Herrero.
and we will be presenting on Halls Elementary School and the implementation of an independent group contingency with a built-in token economy. This will be a school-wide positive behavior support intervention.
What is a school-wide positive behavior support intervention?
Well, they're commonly known as SWPBS, and it is the behavior modification system to reduce problem behavior among students. It has an emphasis on increasing desired behaviors. It is evidence-based and relies on the principles of applied behavior analysis.
What is ABA?
ABA is the science in which tactics derived from the principles of behavior are applied to improve socially significant behavior, and experimentation is used to identify the variables responsible for the improvement in behavior. So part of SWPBS is a three-tier model. This is a three-tier model, and in regards to this specific plan, we will be utilizing the first tier, which is the primary prevention at the universal level. It focuses on all students in receiving social skills and other trainings, as well as staff create a positive social climate in order to respond to problem behavior consistently. The benefit of this tier is that the entire population is targeted and it promotes positive development and reducing the risk of later problems.
What is an independent group contingency?
An independent group contingency is an arrangement in which a contingency is presented to all members of a group, but reinforcement is delivered only to those group members who meet the criterion outlined in the contingency. In a study conducted by Austin and Groves in 2017, their study compared between independent group contingencies and interdependent group contingencies, and they found that both contingencies were feasible as far as application in the classroom and showed decreases in maladaptive behaviors in students. So you're probably wondering why Halls Elementary School.
So Halls Elementary School is located in an urban area and services 500 students in grades pre-K through third grade. Half of all students are functioning more than 2 years behind in academics. Their math and reading levels are the lowest in the district. Staff frequently write office disciplinary referrals, also known as ODRs, for inappropriate behaviors occurring in the hallways at the beginning of the day, at lunchtime, and at the end of the day, when there are multiple classes in the hallway. In fact, this year, 75% of the 500 students have received ODRs at these specific times during the school day. Office data also revealed that the majority are multiple offenders. 50% of the students who received an ODR had 4 or more ODRs during these time periods. The pre-K and kindergarten students are the worst offenders. Staff report that they run up and down the hall on some occasions, have been known to run out of the building. Every day, staff is having to do an all-call for a lost pre-K or kindergarten student who is sometimes found hiding in one of the hallways. To help with the problem, some teachers have developed rules about hallway behavior and others have not. For example, some classes walk with hands folded and some have to put their hands in their pocket. Some teachers require students to walk single file, while other teachers require them to walk in a double line, with girls in one line and boys in the other. This year, to assist with managing the problems in the hallway, required all students when traveling in the hall to walk on the right side. Teachers report spending most of the time during arrival, dismissal, and lunchtime yelling at students about their behavior. At Halls Elementary, there are 2 instructional assistants that can help with managing the hallways during transition times. However, there are 4 hallways that need monitored. These are colored in the layout image. So what is positive reinforcement?
So what exactly the group contingency entails is providing positive reinforcement. And what positive reinforcement is it occurs when a response, for example, appropriate hallway behavior, is followed immediately by the presentation of a stimulus, for example, tokens. And as a result, similar responses, i.e., appropriate hallway behavior, occur more frequently in the future.
What is a token economy?
Well, according to Cooper et al., a token economy is a behavior change system consisting of three major components. The first being a specified list of target behaviors. Second, tokens or points that participants receive for emitting the target behaviors. And three, a menu of backup reinforcing items, preferred items, activities, and privileges that participants obtain by exchanging tokens they have earned. So you're probably wondering, how is this going to be implemented? Well, during each hallway transition, teachers and hallway monitors will collect data during each of the 6 transitions in a school day. First, going to class, going to recess, going back from recess, going to lunch, heading back from lunch, and leaving school.
What is momentary time sampling?
Momentary time sampling is how the observers will collect data. It is a measurement method in which the presence or absence of behaviors are recorded at precisely specified time intervals. So some of the materials will include a data sheet, a pen or pencil, a timer, the salient stimuli, and a token. This is the example of the data sheet. All 5 intervals are color-coded, and as you can see, there are 6 different rows for each transitional period. And this is where the observer will record either a check where they observed appropriate hallway behavior, or an X when they observed inappropriate hallway behavior. So now you're probably wondering, what will the students earn? So here's a visual of the reinforcer menu. And this is a menu that they will have access to, and they can exchange their tokens for different potentially reinforcing items. So how will this be implemented? We will practice by utilizing a behavior skills training model, also known as BST. First, the faculty will observe the SWPBS team, us, and the grade leaders provide positive reinforcement with a token for appropriate walking behavior. Next, the faculty will provide tokens for appropriate hallway behavior by walking forward, facing forward, and next, the feedback will be provided on the protocol and to ensure procedural integrity of this intervention.